Hey guys and girls, doing a quick little video here on basically I made about 3 of these checkpoints using the same parameters to see what the difference was, what they were going to give me versus the prompts that I added. So without further ado, let's go to them, and it's all the ones that the Juggernaut, the Truality, and the Rev animated. So we'll take a look first at the Truality engine one. And they're all about a minute long. So here, this one I was a little disappointed with because of these damn lines that decided to be generated into the animation. None of the other two actually have these lines in them, so I'm not sure what happened with this one. I didn't change any settings, so it just kind of amazed me. Some of these, animations or transitions that it's doing look pretty cool, so I was kind of happy with them. But that beginning portion I was not happy with. And I've used Truality in Stable Diffusion on Animated Diff, and it gave me some really good videos that I was able to produce. But that was Animated Diff. When I'm doing it in there, I'm using GIFs. So these are all being produced with Deforum on MP4s, which kind of makes it easier if you're transferring stuff to YouTube. YouTube likes MP4 files better than it doesn't really like GIF files. Though I will show you the GIF files later. Alright, so that was the Truality one. That was the first one that I did in Truality. I didn't care for it, so let's do the Rev animated one. I wasn't expecting much from this one, but this one actually came out better than what I thought it would. Now, as we're going through these versus the prompts that I put in, I thought I was going to get more animation versus these still pictures. I guess this is how all this works. I kind of thought I would get like him actually walking and slashing and doing that type of stuff. Maybe my prompts are just not there yet to that point, but I'm definitely getting images that obviously resemble Jason, but yeah, just some of it's mostly just poses that this stuff comes up with, and that's the only thing that kind of left me hanging, because I thought I was actually going to be able to animate him like walking and slashing people, but not what I'm getting so far. So that was Rev animated, and that was cool. Now Juggernaut, I believe, I think I like this one the best, but it was close to Rev animated. See, none of these two have that annoying lines that were actually in the other one. I mean, in some of my prompts, I had him slashing teenagers or something like that, and cutting bodies in half, and pulling his mask off to reveal a decomposing face, and I'm not sure where that stuff went. Because, I mean, obviously Jason, maybe he had 2 eyes at one time, but obviously nowadays he only has 1 eye. And I don't know how much of this is actually related to the picture that I put into Deforum, because this is the original picture brought in. So, alright, so those were the 3. I mean, you got to see them, you can decide which one's better, but when I brought the picture into the Init tab, I was assuming that the whole show would actually kind of follow this, but it pretty much walks away kind of from this and then just does its own thing. I don't know if that's the maybe it's the CFG or something. Maybe I gotta change that around. Change that to like lower or something so it doesn't animate as much, but I don't want it to look boring either. So these are the tests that I'm doing. I normally wouldn't do this many tests on Jason because I don't need that many, but I'm trying to keep everything the same, prompts the same. Now the prompts I just recently changed because I was trying to get rid of that big swing that it does at the beginning. That's why I actually did a second one in, let's go back to downloads. That's why I'm going to do all these at least twice. So I have one of these already done a second time, I believe. Yeah, Juggernaut. I did a second one without the huge swing. See, this is more of a slight swing. And, I mean, it's still swinging, but it's, yeah, I guess it really did swing. So it is still swinging to the left. But this was the second one on randomized that it produced. And once again, I mean, it's cool. Not exactly to what I'm looking for, but I mean, I can use these because ultimately, excuse me, these are going for projection mapping that I do. And what I'm going to have to try to do too is see if I can, maybe I can put it in the prompts to centralize most of the animation, if you call this the animation transitioning effects, because stuff when it's on the outside, anything that shows up like around here is not going to be seen once I mask this out and like project it onto a house, so you lose a lot of animation there. But anywho, so I just actually finished downloading one, so we can take a first look. And this was with the Truality engine one. This is the one that originally screwed up with the line, so we're going to see if this one does any better this time. I was thinking it's showing you that it took 87 minutes and 31 seconds. So this is all with the 4090. I know there's many people out there, they don't have the 4090 and they struggle probably with maybe 3-hour renders. I don't know, maybe even more than that. So, I mean, getting it over an hour, a little over an hour, probably isn't too bad. I would have expected better, but it's not too bad. Alright, so what's this doing? Nope, there's the stupid lines. Now they even show up in this one. Huh. Interesting. Maybe those lines resemble cabin boards or something. They just show up as lines. I don't particularly care for them. Okay, so how was that? Not too bad. I'll download it, keep it in this for now anyways, until I get exactly what I want, but at least you can see kind of what I'm doing and stuff. So, and those times pretty much are all the same for, actually I'm lying, the last one that I did with the, which one did I do last? I think it was the Juggernaut, which is an XL file, which I'm surprised this is even working with animation, because I thought originally the XLs weren't really good for animation, but that one, the second one I did as a Juggernaut, or the first one I did as a Juggernaut, I don't know, one of them I did, and it only took 70 something minutes, so yeah, 70 something minutes versus 87 minutes, so probably about a 10-minute difference, which, I mean, can add up depending. I don't think I didn't really change anything else. All right, any questions, concerns, comments, leave them. Anybody with any info to add to this, feel free to add it. Thanks, bye.